But tonight I wanted to come and talk to you about red light cameras. I know we're in Tarrant County. How many of you have ever gotten a red light camera ticket? How many of you have paid those red light camera tickets? How many of you knew that you didn't have to? You don't have to pay those. In Tarrant County, we have a great man named Ron Wright. He's our tax assessor and collector, and he said that those tickets are not enforceable. And I'm going to explain a little bit about why they're not. Okay, a lot of people will say that the red light cameras increase safety. There are so many things that we could do to increase safety at every intersection, not just the ones that have the red light cameras. We could increase the length of the yellow light. We could do a countdown of the yellow light so you know exactly how much time you have before that light's going to turn red. So I don't buy that argument that this is all about safety. This is all about revenue. And the reason I know this is because I go to those city council meetings that Aaron was talking about. And I listen to what they're saying. They're not talking about how safe you are when you go through the intersection. They're talking about how they're losing revenue now that people are figuring out that they either don't have to pay the ticket or that they need to stop at the red light. And so they're very concerned about this loss of revenue, and they want to move the cameras to places where they can get more money from people. So instead of taking an overall general outlook on it and saving everybody's lives, they just want what's going to get more money from you. Now, what most people don't know is when you get this little ticket in the mail, this is my husband's, it's not mine. So, I'll throw him under the bus. But you get this nice little ticket in the mail, and it tells you lots of threatening things. It's from City of Arlington, Texas Police Department. But you'll notice up here, this address is a P.O. Box in Tempe, Arizona. And when you mail your check, you're mailing it to a P.O. Box in Cincinnati, Ohio. Last time I checked, I thought City of Arlington, Texas was in Arlington, Texas. Where are you sending your money? You are sending it to a private company, to the red light cameras themselves. That's why these tickets aren't criminal. If a police officer caught you running a red light, it would be a criminal offense. And you can correct me if I'm wrong. But I'm pretty sure it would be a criminal offense, and if you didn't pay the ticket, it would go to warrant, they could arrest you, and then you'd be taken off the jail. This is a civil offense. So they're going to shake you down for money. They're going to send you these nasty letters. They're going to send you a letter from a lawyer, from an attorney's company saying that this is going to go on your record if you don't pay this. And it's just not true. They can't do anything to you. It won't go on your credit. It won't go to warrant. And you can walk in there and you can still re-register your car. Because they'll send you another letter saying you can't register your car. But the guy in charge of that is Ron Wright. And he's already said he's not going to enforce it. So you can give him a pat on the back next time you see him and tell him thank you. But what we're doing in Arlington right now is we're starting a petition drive to alter the city charter to ban red light cameras. So, and this is something that even if you don't want to get involved with us over in Arlington, and if you live somewhere, I think Fort Worth has them. Probably? Yes? Yes. Okay, this is something that can be done anywhere, everywhere. It's easier to do in smaller cities because you only have to have a certain amount of signatures. We need about 10,000, but we're looking for about 20,000. And as soon as we put this forward to our city council, we're going to force a vote to the people, the ones that they're answerable to. And we're going to say, we're going to vote on it, and we're going to let the people speak. Hopefully enough people will come out and speak against these, because this is a nonpartisan issue. I think that you can find people from all over the aisles that don't want anything to do with it. They understand that it's either unconstitutional, they understand that you can't face your accuser, they understand that even if the car is registered to you and you weren't driving, that you can still be charged with this. But several people that's happened to. So this is what we're doing. I forgot my sign-up sheet for people who want to come and help us out over in Arlington. You don't have to be a resident of the city that you're getting the petition signed in order to have people sign it in that city. So if you want to come over to Arlington, or I want to come over to Fort Worth, start a petition right here, we can do that. You just have to get people who are registered voters in that city who are going to be voting on it to go ahead and sign the petition. But Kelly Cano is actually the one that started it, so she sort of handed it off to me. So it's something I'm really excited about, and I think there's really good potential to change a lot of things at the local level if we can get people involved. Because Aaron was absolutely right. I was more concerned about the federal government and watching Fox News all the time. And then I got an email from a guy who wrote an article about local city council stuff. And I was shocked. I was floored. I couldn't believe that my city council was looking more and more like Washington, and that my mayor was looking more and more like Obama. But he does. So we're going to do something about that. So I thank you all for coming tonight. I thank you for being involved at the local level the way that you are. Come talk to me if you have any questions.